Top of the morning, evening, night, or day, ladies and gentlemen. This is me here today on behalf of Well Prepared Men, and I hope everyone's well and good. Roll the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, and the following video is for subscribed devices only.
In today's video, we're going to be unboxing a pair of Vans shoes, and one of my first videos here on the channel, which is not up anymore, was comparing Vans to Oxello shoes. And my main message in that video was that Vans were really expensive, and as skaters we go through shoes like normal people wouldn't understand, and it felt like Vans were way too expensive for the hobby, so I was hyping up Oxellos. But the truth is that in the day and age that we live in, people are using something once or twice and then they're getting rid of it at ridiculous prices. So realistically, it's not even worth buying Oxellos at Decathlon anymore. Just order your Vans online secondhand, which is what I did here. So I got a pair of Vans here to unbox here with you guys today. And I'm pretty hyped because at this point I got like 6-7 pairs of Vans. And I think it's awesome because I never had that many pairs of Vans, and I'm spending half or sometimes a quarter of what I would spend at the store. And you can already see the Vans that we got here. They're not the classic ones that you're used to seeing because they have a black sole. That's the reason why I went for these shoes. Normally, these shoes are black, white, black, and white, right? But I went for the black in the bottom because I wanted to be a little bit different, and I didn't want to look at other people's feet and see my shoes on their feet. Like this, I can go outside with my normal Vans, and even if you got Vans on, 90% chance they're not gonna have this color sole, they're gonna be white. So you're not gonna own my shoes. And that's essentially why I went for these shoes, because I wanted something that everyone has, that not everyone has. And this is it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually gonna have a look at how the shoes are. There's loads of crap here on the inside, so they maintain shape. Man, it's like the guy was able to stick the whole newspaper up in here. Okay, that's that. So this shoe looks pretty new. We still have a sticker there on the inside and it says Vans. You can read that super clearly. Here in the back you still have the Off the Wall logo and the soles, which is really the most important thing, because at some point all of these shoes that I'm showing you are going to turn into my skate shoes once they get raggedy enough. So nice soles is my main requirement for buying any shoe online. Although I've only been buying Vans since I stopped buying moccasins, so that's that. Anyway, this shoe looks pretty brand new, and we're gonna set it down here. And this one looks pretty brand new too, so we can tell this person was not a skater, because otherwise we'd have one brand new shoe and one raggedy ass looking shoe. And that's essentially what I'm trying to avoid when I'm buying Vans online. I technically make sure that you're not a skater before I buy the shoes, so I don't get raggedy ass shoes. I want to make my own dusty looking shoes by skating, you know what I mean? Look at how much paper was inside two shoes. Anyway, this one appears to be in pretty good condition too. These shoes cost me 30 euros online, and that is without shipping, because I don't really remember the price with shipping included, and I don't want to check on my phone. So yes, the guy was selling these originally for 39 euros, but one of the cool things about Vinted is that you can basically favorite the things you want to buy, right? And this puts everything that you like in a separate watch list. And what I do is I just watch the prices of the things that I picked, and at some point, when people have had something long enough, they get desperate and they lower the price. And that's when I swoop in. And I don't swoop in with the price that people lowered the original price down to, I swoop in with an offer that's even lower than the price that they decided was not their new price. So essentially, this gives me even more wiggle room to get more stuff in the future. And the thing is, I don't need a lot of stuff. I invested in cardigans, turtlenecks, shoes, pants, because those are things I'm going to be using throughout my 30s. I'm not 30 yet, but I'm thinking a little bit ahead of time so I can be really productive in my 30s. Okay, what are the things that I need to get out of the way in my 20s? And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm setting up my wardrobe, I'm setting up my finances, I'm setting up my vehicles, I'm setting up my emergency backpack in case everything fucks up and I have to run into the woods. Actually, I've already set that up. That was the main reason why I was able to move forwards and start thinking about this stuff, because I felt like I've dealt with the emergency measures, I've set them in place. Now let me deal with more superfluous measures, which are not really that superfluous if you only got 3 pairs of shoes. Now I got like 20 pairs of shoes, but it's because I focused on the emergency stuff and I was able to think all of my society fucked up scenarios in my head and come up with a solution that would make me feel happy. So I came up with that solution, and I'll eventually make a video about my emergency backpack and the camping utensils that I have in there, because it's basically all just camping equipment to survive on my own in case all of this fucks up. Because after COVID, I realized it's not likely, but it is possible. Anyway, I am totally getting off topic. We're here talking about van shoes. And that pretty much brings us to the end. These are some beautiful shoes, and I'm so fucking hyped that I got these in my life. So I'm gonna put them in the washer, and at some point, I'm pretty sure you'll see them here in one of my videos. So on that note, I am gonna love you and leave you to have the rest of an amazing day. This is your boy, logging out. Peace.